Between the Burlington Barracudas and your East Ottawa Stars. Bonjour et bienvenue au match entre les Barracudas de Burlington et vos East Ottawa Stars. Today's lineup for the Barracudas: goalie Mackenzie Ferguson, on D Juliana Kalpakis, on D Emery Butler, up front Gabby Catalano, Aubrey Biase, and Kaylee Tiller. Starting lineup for the Eastern Ottawa Stars: number 8, Kaylee Bowes, number 10, Kessa Hogue, number 27, Mason Driver, number 39, Sophie Orlicki, number 77, Ava Hillier, and in next, number 30, Madeleine Ouellette. If you are able to, please stand for the national anthem.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot land, in all the sky-man, gardons-moi ses portées.
Well, from the national anthem, we go straight to Ozzy Osbourne and the Crazy Train. The East Ottawa Stars hosting the visiting Burlington Barracudas this fine Sunday afternoon here at the Richcraft Sunsplex. We are in the HEO rink. Unfortunately, our Canadian Tire main rink is being used for a coaching clinic of some kind, which I find odd and disturbing in terms of ice allocation, but here we are, getting ready to start it off. First period is underway. Starting in net, we have Madeleine Ouellette makes a quick save for a face-off. Driver, Orlicki, and who's up front? And Hogue, Driver, Orlicki, and Hogue, with Bowes and Hillier on the back end. Burlington moved the puck around. Bowes will pick it up in the corner, spin around, loses the handle on the puck. Burlington reverses around, puck behind the net. Hillier up the boards. Hogue picks it up, supported by Hillier. Hillier will get it in deep and go for a change. Turnover created by Driver with Hogue down low. Puck behind the net. Driver picks it up, across into the corner. Burlington attempted a clearing pass, but right to East Ottawa defense. Valet tag takes out her player. forces the turnover. McDonnell across to Cote, up to Tessier. Tessier across the blue line to Johnston. Burlington will come up with the puck in the neutral zone. Good back check by Johnston. Puck in front to the point, blocked in by Fortin. Come up with the puck, stuffed at the blue line. McKenzie will pick it up. She'll dump it in after the center ice. Around the net it goes. Gauvain with McKenzie and Fortin. The puck is trickled down the ice, touched up with no icing. Around the boards from Payette to waiting Fortin. Picked up by McKenzie, just chips it out of the East Ottawa zone. Good stick by East Ottawa to get that out of the zone and into the Burlington end. McKenzie on the forecheck, followed by Orlicky coming off the bench. Pass up to number 8 and 9, sorry. Now behind the net, pass didn't make it in front, picked up by Burlington. Pass right in front, shot right on, save, kicked into the corner. Hillary lost her stick, picked it up just in time to break up that play. Driver loses the puck in her skates. Hogue picks it up. We'll go for a whirl. See a bit of open ice up to center ice. We'll get it into the dot. And driver comes back on the forecheck. Cote picks it up at the red line, will dump it in so the forward can come off for a change. Belay with the puck. Burlington now with the puck along the boards, back to the point. Cross ice pass, long shot deflected up high and on top of the net, so there'll be a whistle. Puck back along the board just inside the zone. Picked up by Bisson. Bisson up to Johnson. Just a shot off the blocker. Puck goes around the boards. Burlington picks it up, looks for the stretch pass. Intercepted by Bisson and back into the Burlington zone. Both Stars completing a line change. McKenzie along the boards, ties up her player. Burlington comes up with the puck right in front. Shot right on, and Willett covers that up to save off the stick in the pads. Covered the lower area, no rebound. Another face-off. Burlington with the puck behind the net. The pass makes it out of the zone. Burlington will regroup. McKenzie on the forecheck. Cross ice pass. 1-on-1. Cuts through. Shot right on. She ripped it past the Stars goaltender. Playing the low side. 1-0 Burlington. Pass picked up by 410. Gets it in. Driver picks it up, thrown in front. Hogue now back to the point. Payette. Payette across to Waplin. Shot right on. Orlick able to find the rebound. Burlington gets it out past the blue line. Back to Payette. Payette's pass intercepted. They'll dump it in, and Waplin has to retreat to pick up the puck. Tessier dumps it in, chases the puck down. Burlington captain starts their breakout. They'll get it in deep and dump it in. Cote backhand pass to Valet. Valet back to Cote behind the net, looking for an exit. Stopped at the blue line, picked up by Burlington in the corner. Back to the point. Shot right on, easy blocker save, kicked into the corner. Burlington moving the puck around, just missed on the one-timer. Chipped out. Tessier will roll it in, just a little too much, but it'll be icing. The Stars unable to change here with the icing call. Face off one right to Wallet. She'll freeze the puck, and we'll try that again. Pass up to Gauvin. Gauvin coming in to 410. 410 shot right on. Oh, McKenzie just off the outside of the post, had the open net. Tough angle, but the shot was there. Puck deflected high right in front. Scramble, loose puck. 410 picks it up and gets it on her backhand. Cycles down low. Moves over to McKenzie. Gauvin battling in front for position. She'll come back on the cycle behind the net. Back to the point to Hillier. Hillier with a long shot off the official's toe in the corner, and that'll clear the zone. And Hillier up to Gauvin off her stick. Well, that'll be considered a dump in, so the Stars can complete a change. Orlicky almost intercepted that breakout pass, and Burlington moves up the ice with it. Pass through. Puck deflected and out of the zone. Boudreau loses the handle on the puck. Puck behind the net. Around it goes. And 2-on-1 breaking out here. Pyatt plays the pass. We got a quick whistle. Don't know what's going on here. The net off. All right, regardless, it's a face-off in the East Ottawa end. Face-off clears the zone. Burlington will regroup, make a pass up, intercepted by Valet. Valet will gain the blue line, makes a move up, and moves it down low to Tessier. Johnston helping out. Burlington come up with a puck with 3 stars hanging around. Cote with a pinch. Burlington will move it up on a 2-on-1. Broken up by Valet with the pass. Stopped. Back in front it goes. Shot blocked. Tessier will pick it up and pass it behind the net. Valet back to Cote. Cote will skate it in. She'll hit the red line, but just a little too soon before she dumped that in. A couple feet short of the red line, so that'll be an icing call. Hilliard off the glass, up high, down the ice to a streaking Gauvin. Gauvin all alone here. Makes a move down low, tries to cut in front. It's a half decent chance out of almost nothing. Starts trying to keep the play down in the Burlington zone and get some action, but Burlington turns it up ice immediately. They'll complete a change as well. Up at the blue line, makes a move at through a couple players. Behind the net it goes, and around. Shot blocked by Bose, stung a little. Shot again, wide and around the boards. Just a weak shot right in. Player in front just got a stick on it and deflected it up and over Wallet for the second goal of the game. Didn't look like much was happening there, but Burlington is up 2. Well, Stars unable to sustain any pressure in the Burlington end. Burlington made their way down the ice with relative ease and put the pressure back on East Ottawa to get the 2-goal lead. Here's a break for Boudreau. Shot just wide. Back to the point. Madeline right on and score. I believe Hogue may have got a stick on that. East Ottawa will get their first goal of the game. Responded quickly to the second Burlington goal. So Hogue gets a piece. A deflection in front. With a shot by Waplin. A quick turnaround, 2-1. And get some scoring action, not like the other night where it was just a 1-goal game with a overtime win for East Ottawa over the Ottawa 67s. Shot blocked in front by Bisson. Around the boards, goes to the Burlington D. Shot again right on. Battle in front. Burlington just moving it around. Madeline lost some gear. Her glove ended up almost in the corner. Thankfully, the official saw the need to blow the whistle, and then in behind the play, Burlington will be called for a roughing for first penalty call. Stars will go on the power play. Buck around the boards. Fortin will pick it up. cycle it down low to McKenzie. McKenzie tries to get it back to the point, but that pass is here's a break. Stopped by Madeline Roulette. Burlington will dump it back in Valley now behind the net. And turn around. In the skates of McKenzie. Fortin and Govan. Followed by McKenzie down low. Hillier will come up with the puck with a pass up to Bisson at the point. Stripped at the blue line. And Burlington will just shoot that down the ice. A minute to go in the penalty to Burlington. Nice pass by Burlington up to the D. Shot, rebound. Puck was loose for a second there. Boudreau tried to get an extra whack at it. We'll get a face-off in the Burlington zone. We'll see how the Stars set up here on the power play. 41 seconds to go. Face-off controlled by the Stars. Driver across to Hillier. Hillier down low to help out. She'll go for a skate and set it back up over to Bisson. Bisson back to Hillier. Hillier with the long shot blocked. Down Main Street. Burlington plays the puck all the way down the ice. Bisson will regroup. Started off from behind the net. Pass over to Payette. Payette will get it across to Driver. Take the blue line. Loses the handle on the puck. We're looking out with Boudreau. Boudreau will look for an outlet. Stopped by the Burlington player around the boards. We'll look for a stretch pass. That should be icing. And it is. So just maybe a shot on goal during that power play. Dangerous play across the crease. Deflected into the Stars zone. Bowes off the glass to Tessier. Got a stick on it. Just gets it out. But Burlington will recover in the neutral zone and bring it back in. Across to the other corner. Bowes will try that off the glass again. Pass intercepted before Tessier can get at it. It's a battle at the blue line. Bowes jams it up to Tessier. Out to McDonnell. McDonnell will gain the line. Making the move. Tried to cut it across. And pass, but nobody was there to tap that in. Trading ping pong plays here along the boards. No one really with full control. Rockland came in the pinch. Burlington chipped it back right on. Ouellette with the save. Burlington now moving it around. He's trying to take the player out. Down low with two Burlington players. Back to the point it goes. Shot right on, and Ouellette will smother that for a face-off. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the first period. Burlington Barracudas lead the Stars 2-1. Play makes it around the world inside the blue line, and a tripling shot on net. Ouellette will freeze that. We'll take the draw over. This time on the other side. On offside. Burlington dumps it in. Off the back of the net. Goes with a bounce pass. Burlington players are waiting for that all day long. Stars having difficulty getting the puck out. They'll just plan out on the outside. They'll just keep getting stuffed at the ringette line. Now we'll get it. McDonnell to Tessier. Tessier will dump it in. Gets knocked down behind the net. Tillier starts it off for the Barracudas. She'll skate it up. Shot off a stick and wide. It's on to McKenzie. Lost in the player's skates. Back down go Burlington. Pass attempt off a stick into the glove of Willette, who will squeeze her hand for the whistle and the face-off. Shot high and over the net. Around it goes. Burlington player all low in the front. Thought I saw a hand pass, but no, there's a tripping call being indicated on the ice. Hole getting the gate. 2 minutes for tripping with a minute and 1 second to go here in the third. Burlington will get going on the power play. Face off won by the Barracudas. They'll start moving it around. Shot right on in glove save. Burlington not able to keep the puck in. They'll have to retreat, regroup, turn back, and try again. .25 seconds to go. Blocked by Valet in front. But hey, all alone here, killing some time. We'll just dump it in around the boards. 3 seconds left. No, not much gonna happen here. We'll get the buzzer. Be 59 seconds left in the penalty hold to start the second period. We'll take a few minutes. 12 to be almost exact. See you in a moment. go, getting the face-off for the second period. Stars still down 2-1. And starting the period with a player down. With the penalty to Hogue. Stars will shoot that down the ice. Burlington forced to regroup behind the net. Puck dumped in. Right around the net. Bowes shoots it back around the boards and down the ice. 20 seconds left. The Stars penalty. Picked up by Pyatt behind the net. Penalty over. Hogue back on the ice. Shot in on a stretch pass. Hogue will come in out of the box, play that, and gets pinned along the end boards. Driver off the bench to help out. Willett will just play it safe, freeze the puck, and they'll face off in the Stars zone. Shot blocked in front, or like the up to driver. Stars have a bit of in numbers here. Shot wide all the way around the boards and out. Puck played back to Cote. Cote up ice, looking for the stretch pass. That didn't make it to any player. Off the wall and down the ice. Face-off won by Barracudas, shot right on, blocked in front. Cote up the wall to Hogue. Burlington skates right in. Cote took away the pass, so the shot was made off the shoulder of Willett and over the net. Puck now at the blue line. Burlington controls it. Shot wide on purpose. This deflection was there, but again, that was just wide. Shot right on, but wide. Picked up by Valet. Valet will chip it up off the glass and down the ice. The Burlington player could have played that. She could have played that. Chose not to, but they'll still call the icing. So Stars unable to make a change. Hogue on the drop. So the linesman took quite the tumble there. Smiling. She's good. All good. Another one down the ice. We'll try that again. Quick shot off the draw, wide, blocked in front by Valet. Or like he just chips it out. Hogue will go for a skate race for the puck, but the Stars elect to make the change. But there's stretch pass. Nice recovery by Bisson, break up that play. McKenzie now. Supported by Bisson along the wall. with Boudreau waiting for a puck out in front. And Fortin will go for a skate. Nice move to cut into the middle. Moves it back. McKenzie comes up with the puck. Has a bit of a lane with a pass to Wappling. Back in front it goes. McKenzie with the shot. Puck bouncing around. Burlington will come out with the puck out of the scrum and down the ice. Makes a move through the D, but squeezed out of play. Bisson will pick up the puck and pass it off to Madeline. Return pass was intercepted. Burlington will regroup behind the net. Bose loses her stick. They come up with a puck, shot right on. Deflected and off the pad of Wallet. Back around behind the net. Hillier will start it off. And chased down by two Burlington Barracudas. McDonnell will regroup. Just try to stretch that pass down the ice just off the mark, and that'll be an icing call. Played the first 5 minutes of this second period. No score marked down yet for the start of the second. Still 2-1 Burlington. Face-off controlled by Burlington, but not as clean as they'd like. And puck moved around, shot just wide. Over the net it goes. Shot right on. Save. Get to the corner. Someone's down a stick, can't tell who, but Burlington player able to walk in and get a half decent shot through the legs of Bose, but stopped by Willett and covered up for a face-off. 14-13 to go here in the second period. Face-off won by Barracudas. Oh, that one's done. Stretch pass to Driver through both the Stars and Burlington player. Shot made it through.
Good call. Good call.
But I hit the head. Okay, well, Stars power play, whether they call a hit to the head or hooking or something, it's still 2 minutes. So the Stars will go going on their power play. Okay, Cote will start it off and move it up to Hogue behind her skates, so that'll be an icing call. Up to the point. Driver across to Cote. Cote right on. Covered up by the goaltender, and that'll be covered up for a face-off. Both teams will change up their special team unit here with 1:11 to go in the Barracudas penalty. boards. Bowes down low to Gauvin behind the net. And go around the other side to Hillier. Hillier loses the handle, couldn't keep the puck in. Stars will have to regroup. Bowes back to Hillier. McDonnell. Now with the puck. Up to the front to Bowes. Bowes will just shoot through and out. Through a couple screens. That'll make it through and make its way to the back of the net for a power play goal. Like Fortin got a piece of it. She's the first in line to congratulate her bench mates. All tied up here. So that was a shot from the point from Bowes. Like I said, made through some screens. McDonnell now a shot right on. Off her back foot behind the net. Quick turnaround here for the Stars. Take a 1-goal lead after being down 1. McDonnell breaks in through the middle. Gets a shot on. Shot right on, blocked off the own player in front. Johnson takes a hit at the blue line. Good stick by Belay. Now Payette will take it and go for a skate. Gets it in the Barracuda zone. Stars are going for a change, but a stretch pass attempt. We gotta play it. Oh, God. And now a weird bounce off the back wall right in front. A bit of a knuckle puck from in close. Squeezes through under the arm of Ouellette, and Barracudas come right back to tie it up. We're all tied up here. It's the second period.
Third goal for the Burlington Barracudas, number 27.
The point, Waplin into the long shot, right on, rebound. Bouncing puck, unable to get any more out of that, but Stars get that back. Driver back to Bisson. Bisson takes a quick shot, that's off the blocker. Kept that in at the line by Driver. Loses the handle on the puck. The Barracudas will come back 2-on-2 with some line changes happening. A shot right on, and Ouellette will cover it up. We're at the midway point here of the second period. A lot of quick action. We have 3 goals apiece per period. We're all tied up here at 3. Gauvin will take the draw. Whoa, there's a lot of lots of blue bodies here on the ice. But they'll get kicked out for that. The face-off draw. Luckily, McKenzie's able to take it, win it back. Gauvin fighting through some traffic. They'll regroup to Belay across to Cote. Cote with the pass up to Gauvin off her stick. Barracudas will get that back. Waved off.
The ball, the ball!
Shot blocked in front. Govan attempted the stretch pass, but to 410. 410 won the race to that puck, so no icing. Govan back to help out. Picks up the puck. Looks for the pass in front. Hillier was coming in off the point with the puck behind the net. Gets bodied off by two Barracudas. Govan was close to getting a holding call there, but not enough for one, I suppose. Hillier now. Regroups to Bose. Bose back to Hillier. Hillier looking for an outlet. Gets it with Boudreau up ice. Barracudas will dump that back in as they're going for a change. Hillier now with the puck at the blue line. Shot wide. Back in front. Boudreau with the puck. Back to McDonnell. A shot right on. I don't know if that was a save or a block in front. Well, it's behind you. Bisson didn't touch the puck. That's not icing until they touch the puck. The whistle's blown anyway. Payette shoots it in near the players' bench as they took cover. Puck at center ice. McDonnell now with the puck. Can't make that move with the lone player with the puck on D. Gotta push that ahead. Turnover at the neutral zone. Sprung a Barracuda all alone, and she made no mistake. And Burlington with two quick goals of their own to retake the lead.
Burlington Barracudas scored by number 17, assist by number 21.
I'll be making an assist call on that. Anywho, still a goal. Pass fanned. Drivers chipped off the puck. Barracudas all over the puck and ice now. But they had no choice but to just throw that up ice and get it out of harm's way. The league flips it up to Driver, unable to corral the puck. Barracudas will dump that back in. Deflected up into the Barracudas bench for a face-off. 7:10 to go in the second period. Barracudas up 4-3. Face-off controlled by the Stars. Bowles will start it up from behind the net. Off the boards, bouncing puck. Just a lot of neutral zone giveaways. Keeps Barracuda in the play here. Hillier now. Pass out. Now 410 will pick it up the puck. Got Govan. Loses the handle on the puck. And the scramble in front. 410 gets it back in the corner. There should be icing. Icing will be that call. Good point from Bisson with a shot deflected in front off the pad of the goaltender. Back down low. McDonnell with a swipe at it. Johnson in front. Bordeaux unable to get the rebound. Moves it back to Payet. Shot blocked in front. Look for the stretch pass. Bisson intercepted. Cote up to Boudreau. Boudreau back to Cote. Cote will skate it in. And just dump it in around the boards. McDonnell gives chase. Shot from the point, deflected wide. Johnston to Boudreau. Boudreau with a tough angle. That's saved. Around the net it goes. Barracudas will break out with it. Cote's pass deflected. Back down the ice, where the Stars will have to regroup in their own end. Cote from behind the net. Up to McDonnell. McDonnell dumps it in and will go for a change. Stop behind the net. Kept in by Hogue. Orlicking out in front. Back to Valet. Valet will get a long shot off the end boards in front. Back pass through the middle of the ice, but nobody there to get the shot. But Burlington will take it, make it down the ice. Hogue recovers, makes it through. Moving in. Cross ice pass blocked. Puck in front. There's a race for a loose puck here. Driver. Or at the end of, sorry. Well, that makes the save, but Barracudas all over the ice. Back to the point. Pass attempt to Driver just off the mark. That'll be icing. And all the way down the ice it goes. 4:20 to go in the second. Barracudas retake the lead on a couple quick goals, like I said. Hogue takes the draw in the feet. Barracudas will come up with it. Pass attempt off a skate up to the blue line. Kept in the zone. Back to the point. Shot right on, deflected. Bodies there. Kick save by Ouellet.
Fall!
Skates right in, shot right on, save. Driver gets it out. Barracudas will be all over it. Shot right on, that's a save. Well, it will freeze that for a face-off for a much-needed break. Stars will kind of recover from that, the line change. DDD pass. Pass in front through a couple players in the corner. Off Hillier's foot. That stung a little. She'll come off the ice for a change. So that'll be a face-off with 3 minutes to go. The face-off in the Barracudas end. McKenzie there for the draw. Gauvin and Fortin. Face off in the feet, scramble. Behind the net, the Barracudas will take control. Up the wall, chipped out. Payet takes out her player. We saw him cross ice to attempt to McKenzie. That's turned over. And Payet again to the center ice, just given back to the Barracudas to try again. Bouncing puck makes its way to number 7. Tries to make the toe drag move. Payet was all over that. She'll chip it up right onto the stick of Gauvin. Gauvin makes a nice pass to McKenzie. McKenzie all in, unable to get a clean shot as she was put a lot of back end pressure. Tessier intercepted that. McKenzie now looks to make that pass across to Johnston because she was coming off the bench. Barracudas recover from that. Go down the ice at 2-on-2. Backhand shot high and over the net around the boards to Johnston. Johnston tries to make the pass to Boudreau. That was intercepted. Pass back to the D's out of the zone, so the Barracudas will regroup and make a pass out. And they'll gain the zone. Shot ripped through the legs of Bose. Top corner on Ouellette for their 5th goal of the game. And let them walk in and shoot like that. Another turnover. Barracudas now in the zone, looking to add to their 2-goal lead here with a minute to go in the second. Pope takes the stick out of the player, moves it. Barracudas still able to keep that puck under control and possession. Sticks are flying. Back to the point it goes. Back to the point. That'll be a shot through, deflected. Nobody's taken there. They'll make the play and score their 6th goal. They lose an edge. Turned over the Barracudas, puck right on. Payette will take the liberty of... That wasn't a cross-check, that was a push. But it was a penalty anyway. With 15 seconds to go here in the period. Hilton takes the drop, won by the Cudas. Shot through, off the high blocker, and that'll be it for the second period. Stars happy to get that one out of the way. They did have the lead for a moment after scoring two goals to take the lead. The Stars gave up 4 unanswered goals here, are now down 6-3. That's how it'll start, and short-handed to boot for the third period. We'll take a break and come back for the third. See you in a bit. we are underway. Third period. 6-3. Barracudas with the Stars player in the box. And we start the period short-handed. Pretty quiet here. Stars ain't gonna be able to get the puck. Burlington just moving the puck outside in the perimeter. The Stars doing a good job keeping it from going in. Driver up to McDonnell. They'll come off for a change. 12 seconds left in the penalty to Payet. Right on, blocker save. Penalty over. The center ice. Barracudas get it back. They'll bring it back in. Shot right on, a glove save, and the face-off. First 2 minutes done. First shot on net after since the start. Easy line change here by the Barracudas off the draw. In the front, back to the point. Ballet will play it around the boards. Back to the point it goes. Shot wide. Excuse me. in. Oh. With the puck, skate in. Pass across. Off the skates of Orlicky. Burlington come back down. Cote turns her player around. Riley will pick up puck behind the net. Up to Driver. Driver loses the puck. I'll just sit back and watch the game. Just put in just as much effort here as I see. Puck into the player's bench with a whistle. Player walks in, gets a decent shot off the crossbar. Delayed call coming to Stars. Goaltender Barracudas out for the extra attacker, but nobody jumps on. Good for me, good for us. And shot off the blocker up in the air and makes his way in for the 7th Barracudas goal. Just that's so weak, Paul. Come on, that's so weak. Just a little body play penalty.
Goal scored for Barracudas, number 17. Moving penalty for the Stars, number 10.
Off a glove at the player's bench. There'll be a whistle. Well, got a free couple seconds off that clock to run down the penalty here. Penalty hold over. Stars back at full strength. I couldn't say the Barracudas were really pressing to had their lead, but almost a turnover, but they were unable to pick up the puck, so play continues. And even second to the puck is not going to work in a game of hockey. There's only two teams. If you're second, that means you're last. Pick up the pace here, some energy, find something to kind of come into the holiday break after this game. This is our last game in 2025. We got a mandated blackout period for a week and a half. We're back on the ice just after New Year's. Oh, come on. Come on. Really? This one's calling just anything. Too light. Well, the Stars will be shorthanded for another 2 minutes here or less. 8:51 to go in the third period. Hand pass called. Puck will face off the outside. Barracudas down a few players due to, I'm going to say illness. Still taking the play to the Stars here. It feels like we're outnumbered. Oh. There we go, good grab out play. They will come with the puck. Go for a little skate.
She had to build her way up because she started the season wasn't going at all.
Hillier will dump it in. Walked in front of their own player, thankfully. They'll keep moving it around. Shot high and wide. They're on the boards. Chipped out by Driver. The rest of the Stars will go for a change. Looks like Molly Cote's either hopefully lost her stick, but if it's broken, guess what, kid, what you're getting for Christmas. And I'll return the other gifts to help pay for it. Boudreau dumps it in. Turn over. Fortin picks it up. Offering with the shot through. And just wide. Alright, that's a penalty against us, but not them, I guess. Right on, rebound, kicked out. Out in the zone. Barracudas will regroup. Puck off the dasher, up into the netting and out of play. We'll get a face-off in the Barracudas zone. Spicy Caesar. Here at the puck stop. Good to be at a rink with facilities, unlike our counterparts at the Sandy Hill rink, where had no concession and ice cold rink. Come to the Richcraft Sensplex for some smoky wings and excellent poutine, cold beverages. I get to test out my new handy dandy cup holder today. Thank you very much, Hillier. 3:13 to go here in the third period. I'd like to wish all our viewers and listeners a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Stay safe. The girls here hopefully will enjoy the break, come back refreshed, regroup, heal up some injuries, enjoy your time with your family and friends, and stay safe. I was offside, but an icing at the same time, so icing will trump offside call. Then I'll get the gate for a little bit of extra McLovin there. One penalty will take us to the end of the game. Normally I'd say end of regulation, but with a 7-3 goal differential, well, that'll be the end of the game.
2-minute penalty for cross-checking number 84 in the timeout.
Official lost side of the puck, get a whistle.